we want to be known for smelling good. The woman that smells good is in control of her future, and that is because before she's even entered the room, she has set the tone for who she is and how she wants to show up. She's putting in that extra effort, doing the details that just make her stand out, give her that aura, that vibe, that presence that really just commands the room and hits very much differently. So over here, you're never fully dressed without a fragrance, so we want to be known for smelling good. I know some of us probably already are because we have an extensive fragrance collection and we're probably into the brown sugar babe oils, but if you're not and you want to become known for smelling good, if you want to establish a signature scent and you want to just get into the habit of putting together fragrance layering combinations that get you noticed, make you feel confident, and then give you an overall presence, you are in the right place. Welcome back to my subbies, and for everyone who are new here, welcome. My name is Kiya, and over here we smell good and elevate. We talk about fragrance, fashion, lifestyle, and all the things that it takes for you to show up and present yourself as the ideal woman that you want to be. And one of the things that I definitely stand on is being the best smelling person in the room, having a signature fragrance, being able to develop the skill of smelling good every day on a consistent basis. And I'm going to, share how that has impacted me, because y'all, one of the best compliments to get is that you smell good. You do it for yourself, but it does go a long way for kind of affirming who you are to the people that observe you, because let's face it, we live in life. More than half, or at least half of life, is interacting with other people, so you want to put your best smell forward when you're doing that. These are 5 brown sugar babe oils that I have been reaching for, that I have amazing combos with, that I can't put down. Starting off with the oil that is Entrapment. Y'all, it is very much hot in Houston. It's already 80, it's getting muggy, it's been raining and stuff like that, and Entrapment is the rendition of Attrape-Rêves from Louis Vuitton. It has a beautiful rose, patchouli, I think there's some vanilla in here, some lychee, and it has this beautiful, sensual, pretty lady type of vibe, but it has this shampooy, soapy quality that just goes perfect to add some freshness plus sensuality, which is perfect for this time of year. I've shared these combos with y'all, so make sure y'all are subscribed and checking out the community tab, because I'm sharing combos over there. But Rose Era is just such a beautiful and perfect rose combination to put with Entrapment, because again, this has a rose, it has a strawberry, it has a soapy quality to it, it has some orchinox in it, which is one of those molecular notes that makes it waft through the air, but then it also has like some woods in here that grounds it out, making it just like a very fresh, juicy, watery, wafting, easy reach of a fragrance that I get so many compliments on. And paired with the Entrapment oil, it just adds some sensuality to where it's just like, oh, you just cannot go wrong. Additionally, it is the Rose Musk Nude from Narciso Noir that goes really, really well with Entrapment. This has some rose, some white florals, it's got some patchouli and some vanilla or some tonka, I think that is in here, but it also has like a very fresh, slightly soapy quality, but it has a very like lifted vibe that gives like a daytime sensuality that partners so well with this oil. I was sitting outside on the patio at one of my favorite restaurants, and everybody kept walking past telling me, your perfume is lovely, what are you wearing, like you smell so good. It was this combo right here, and then I shared it with y'all. I don't have it sitting right here, but I did top it off with a little bit of Up at Dawn from Replica, the new fragrance that they have. But this was the main thing that I sprayed, and then I really just did a couple of sprays of the Up at Dawn because it's a travel. When I say I was getting so many compliments on this, like back to back, left and right, everybody walking past, I'm like, oh, you can smell it? He was like, oh, how can you not smell it? Like, what is it? I said, oh, it's got like some rose, some florals. He was like, there's got to be more than rose in there because it just smells so good. A lot of people, y'all think y'all don't like rose, and y'all think y'all don't like the smell of rose, but when I tell you, maybe it's me, but I feel like it can't just be me. People absolutely love the smell of florals and rose specifically on me. Get so many compliments. It's one of my personal signatures that I gravitate towards because I like it, and then other people like it, and that's one of the things that makes a good signature scent is you have to obviously want to wear it. You have to be in love with it because you're going to be wearing it back to back to back, but it doesn't hurt if other people respond well to it too, because it's just a good indication that it's vibing, it's gelling, and that is one of the things that creates that attraction and makes you magnetic, and you know, makes you known for smelling good in a very pleasant way. So yes, this is another great combo for the Entrapment Oil. So the Rebirth oil is one of the newest oils in my collection, and I have not been able to put it down. This is the rendition of Printemps Blanche from the house of Maison Mataha. So it's got some grapefruit, some sandalwood, some vanilla, some white florals in here. I believe there's like orange blossom that is in this fragrance. This smells very elegant. It smells very pretty. It smells like a very refined, pretty, kind of giving that like polished presence, or you know, it's giving polished presence and maybe a little bit of mysterious muse energy. If y'all know, over here we have the fragrance archetypes that I created, and also the fragrance personality quiz, where you can go to my website, theoctobersong.com, take the quiz. It'll give you the psychology and the breakdown of fragrance, and also give you some recommendations to help you guide your fragrance journey. But this is one that has gotten me so many compliments. One of the main things that I've paired it with is from the house of Mason Francis Kirkjohn, and this is Amyris Femme. This smells expensive. It smells opulent. It has that laid back, effortless, less is more vibe that I absolutely love. This is something that is very work appropriate, and this fragrance has like an iris. It has a some type of citrus note. I think there's like an iris in here, a lemon blossom, some vetiver that is in here, and some sandalwood, I believe. So the vibes of these fragrances match each other. This has a slightly soapy quality that just gives like a powdery floral elegance, and then partnered with the Rebirth oil, the notes just really align because they have a similar vibe and personality. I go into detail with that in my previous Brown Sugar Babe layering video, because for me, I like to layer to complement more so than to try to concoct a new version of like a smell. You know what I'm saying? I like things to align with each other so that they more so amplify. That's my preference and what works for me and what gets me compliments. Yeah. So speaking of being known for smelling good, I said, y'all, that I was not going to be layering this with anything like that for real, but it surprised me when I sprayed Lift Me Up from Initio with Rebirth. When I say it smells so good, I sprayed this on myself. I walked onto the elevator to check my mail. My neighbor was like, wow, you smell so good. So Lift Me Up is a creamy, powdery, floral, just effortlessly feminine fragrance. One of my clients that I work with, he's like, you know, always complimenting my fragrance. He knows that, you know, I'm into perfumes. So he actually had got me a Nordstrom gift card, and he was like, I know you're into fragrances, and they have all of the fragrances there. So when Nordstrom had that sale, I was able to pick this one up. So that was very nice. So yes, there are perks for being known for smelling good, having your signatures as a woman. As y'all know, we have our Signature Woman series where we talk about fragrance, but then all of the other things that go into establishing yourself, being known for something. And it starts with standing for something, having like internal agreements with yourself that you follow of how you show up for yourself. So yes, I do personally feel like it pays to smell good and to be known for smelling good, because other people see it, they'll appreciate it, and then listen, they'll give you the resources to keep it going, because that is the value that you're adding. So yes, the Rebirth oil and Lift Me Up is a very effortless, elegant type of combo that gets a lot of attention, but it is soft, yet it has a beautiful wafting quality. Very much laid back and less is more. Y'all know that is a vibe that I absolutely love. Crisp, fresh, wafting, elevated, powdery. That is everything that I get from Father Figure from Phlur. This is a new addition in my collection, but as y'all can see, this dent is denting. When I say like I can get into a fixation about fragrances, combinations, a lot of times when I do put layering combinations and stuff together, I'll wear them back to back, like twice in a row, like 3 days in a row, that kind of thing. Especially if I fall in love with a fragrance, I will like wear it for a week straight. As y'all can see, that's what happened with Father Figure. So this is a beautiful, giving that clean girl type of vibe, but it has this presence about it too, because there's like some woods in here. A very well-rounded and captivating scent. I've been getting so many compliments on father figure, but because I am so in love with the scent profile, when I don't want to disrupt the scent profile, because again y'all, I like to layer to enhance and kind of like pair things together that naturally kind of flow together. Sometimes I can get a little bit creative, but for the most part I'm just trying to increase the longevity, the projection, and then, you know, do stuff that line up. And Woody Spice is one of the best oils that Brown Sugar Babe has that allows you to have a neutral smelling, just sweet and woody type of base. So this is like some wood, some vanilla. It says it has some peach in there. I don't really get that, just kind of like a sweetness. And this has that kind of like static airy quality about it that I get from some fragrances. I get that out of like the Commodity Milk fragrance. Rose Whip kind of has that like staticky airy type of vibe in it, but I get that from Woody Spice. It's a beautiful sweet neutral base that really allows the father figure to shine and just pulls the notes out of here, because there's nothing about it that's really disrupting it. I don't know if they're phasing this out. I haven't seen this on the Brown Sugar Babe website because I was going to buy another backup bottle of this, but I didn't see it. So y'all let me know, is this going away? Is it still there? Does it just need to restock? Because I absolutely love this oil. And then another fragrance that I've been pairing it with as well is my Bois from the house of Diptyque. Y'all know I love me some Diptyque now. Bois is a very smooth, sweet, and what I like to call a elevated gourmand, because it has the sandalwood, it has the coffee, I believe there's some cedar wood in here, and then like some tonka. It has a sweet powdery vanillic vibe that is in this fragrance. Very straightforward, but when I say it smells so delicious, so powdery, so feminine, I always get so many compliments on this fragrance. I always say something amazing happens to me when I wear this fragrance. And so this is kind of like a Lucky Charm fragrance. Do y'all have those to where it's like, you know, I'm trying to do something, so I'm gonna pull this out, but again, because I don't want to disrupt the straightforward, just classy vibes that this is giving, I pull for Woody Spice because they smell similar, like just very sweet, woody. This pulls out some of that vanillic tone. It's allowed to be powdery, and so really when I put these together, I'm mostly just getting the Bois, which is exactly what I want, making this the perfect combination for the purposes that I'm using it for. Now these next ones are some it girl combinations. I have the oil right here, Marry Me, and the funny story with Marry Me is this was one of the first Brown Sugar Babe oils I actually purchased, but what happened was I think it needed to mature, because y'all know that happens sometimes with the Brown Sugar Babe oils, because it was smelling very oily, like I didn't get it. But I'm starting to understand, like Marry Me already has that kind of like muted fruity smell to it, and I think that needed to just kind of come out. So I actually ended up giving this to my friend, the big bottle of it. She raved about it for a good year, and so then I had to get it back in my collection, and y'all, I haven't been able to put this one down either. Now I get it, I understand it. Y'all know I don't buy Kayali fragrances, but I will buy the dupes and the renditions that Brown Sugar Babe makes, because this is a beautiful vanillic, champagne-y, fruity type of just effortless pretty girl fragrance. Thank me now, y'all. This goes so very well with Junoon Noir. Now Junoon Noir is the rendition of Dama Bianca. It's floral, it's powdery, it's sweet, it has that, you know, slight citrusness because it has that kumquat note at the top. When I say these two together, they smell so very good, so very effortless. I was getting compliments on this left and right when I wore it, and honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if it was because of the Marry Me oil, because this alone will get compliments, but I feel like this is a newer fragrance in my collection. I've had this for less than a month, maybe almost a month, like 3 weeks, but this has been my go-to combo for Junoon Noir. It has been a hit. It's good for the office. It's good for, again, I think holding up in the heat when you want to smell pretty, be a little bit powdery, but you don't want anything too stifling or doing too much. This has been, you know, perfect for that. And then when you want to be a little, I don't want to say hoochie, but there is something about Mon Perry from YSL. I have been wearing this for years, and this just attracts so much like male attention. This actually gets compliments from everyone because women do always compliment me on this, but when I say people start to get so flirty when I have on some Mon Paris, and maybe it's me because the way I've conditioned myself, but Mon Paris plus Marry Me is just such a beautiful come hither, you know, get 'em girl type of combination. Like, wear this with caution. I don't know what it is because like I said, Marry Me already gives on its own, but this is a fruity, patchouli, vanillic, just like, I think it's called a Chyper. Is that how you say it? A Chyper, like one of those type of fragrances that mix fruits together in a very smooth and just perfumey, pretty type of way. That's what Mon Paris is. It's a classic in my collection. I will always have it. You can't go wrong with it. And partnered with the Marry Me, oh my god, it just smells so good. This is gonna be like my go-to. It always is my go-to for like going out for like daytime dates and that kind of thing in the summertime, because it just has this ultra feminine, flirty, playful, but still sensual type of vibe. So yes, absolutely love this combo, Marry Me and Mon Paris. And finally, 'tis the season for Princess Robyn, which is the rendition of Love Don't Be Shy, a DNA that we all know and love. Is very classic because it was one of the first to really give us that orange blossom marshmallow type of vibe that, you know, has been recreated across perfumery ever since. So yes, it has the, I believe there's like neroli, some orange blossom, some marshmallow, a very like sweet and like honeyed almost type of vibe that you get from this fragrance. And there's some florals in here, and for me, this oil pulls more floral than that sweetness that you get from Love Don't Be Shy, but it's still a good rendition. It smells really pretty. It gets a lot of compliments, and this is a high projector and a long-lasting oil, let me tell you. One of the combinations that I grew to love with this oil was the Shaghaf Nectar blush. To me, this smells like a rendition of Coco Chanel Mademoiselle, but with a more aquatic twist. I did a whole review on my channel when I introduced this to y'all, and I am happy to report that that aquaticness has calmed down because I'm not really into that. I'm into watery, but aquatic comes across as a different tone and I'm not too into it. This has pulled more of the vanilla, more of the patchouli, partnered with all of the fruits and everything that is in here. It smells more along the lines of what I had wanted it to smell like. Partnered with the Princess Robyn, you just get this projection of like sweetness, fruits, and then it's grounded with some sensuality, some playfulness. It's just like a very upbeat and lively type of combo. So I feel like this can transition from day to night, but it's definitely giving those I'm feeling myself daytime brunch vibes, like a day party type of situation out on the patio. So yes, I've gotten compliments on this one as well. And yeah, it took me a second to kind of warm up to this, but like I said, a lot of times the Middle Eastern fragrances need to develop, and this one is developing, so we will see what happens. But I have been enjoying this one more, especially with the Princess Robyn combo. And finally, these just go together very easily, very effortlessly. This is another one that is considered like a fruity Chyper because Burberry Her has all of the fruits, and I always say, to me, it smells like a spun sugar type of fruit. Like, it gives a grown cotton candy vibe with some perfume. It's got some cashmere that makes it airy and wafty and just very easy to reach for. I don't even know how many bottles of Burberry Her that I've gone through in my life since this has come out, but this is one of my other signature scents that's an easy reach that I'm known for wearing. So again, the overlap of the florals, the airiness, the marshmallowy sweet type of vibe, and the spun sugar vibe that is in Burberry Her, the Princess Robyn oil, they just go really well together. They complement each other without, you know, overpowering or doing too much. You'll really smell the Princess Robyn oil because again, it is a high projector, but then also the ambroxan, I think maybe there's like some ambroxan or something, maybe it's the cashmere, something that is in Burberry Her that if you have it, y'all know that like airiness that it has, that wafting quality partnered together. These just smell really good. Like I said, it's an easy reach, it's very pleasant, it smells like familiar to people, so I think people just really like this DNA. They compliment it a lot and gravitate towards it. So yes, this is one of my like go-to easy reaches that I have been enjoying enjoying, and it never does me wrong. So there you have it, babes. Those were the 5 brown sugar babe oils that I have not been able to put down lately, and I think I had to have shared like 10 layering combinations that have been a hit for me with those oils. For me, y'all know I made a goal for myself of being known for smelling good, and I achieved that goal, and it's been like one of the best goals, you know, because it's fun for me. It adds an extra detail to like how I show up, my finishing touches, my polished look, and my reputation. Like, who doesn't want a reputation for Kiya always smells good? I just really love that for me. So I'm here to share my combinations with you all. But let me know, do you have any of these oils? Do you have any of these fragrances? Do any of them appeal to you? Do you want to try them? What are your favorite go-to brown sugar babe oils that you just cannot put down? Or maybe you have some combinations with any of these fragrances or oils that you would like to share. Maybe you're like, Kiya, your lineup was great, but it doesn't have anything on my top layering combos that I've been reaching for lately. Well, okay, let us know in the comments down below. We really would like to know. As always, thank y'all so much for tuning into this video. Please go ahead and give me a like, leave me a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel for more fun videos like this, and I will catch y'all in my next video. Bye.